Hello and welcome to this brand new series on CNNIB and Answers for India's Progress, brought to you in association with Siemens. On this very special series, we focus on the various innovative solutions provided from the house of Siemens. With 17 companies powered by over 18,000 employees, it is no secret that Siemens is one of the largest engineering companies in the country. But did you know that they were making headway in space as well? Well, through this series, we try to focus on the various sectors that are being helped by innovative research and cutting-edge technology from Siemens. We also talk to some of the biggest brands in the country to find out how Siemens is making a difference to them. But before we do that, here's a look at the journey of Siemens in India.
Year 1867. Inventor and business entrepreneur Werner von Siemens, eponymous company Siemens, successfully lays a telegraph line from London to Kolkata, giving birth to an association that would become a key contributor to India's growth in the years to come. This extraordinary feat, undertaken on Queen Victoria's request to communicate with her employees in colonial India, created a stir in the telecommunication industry in those times, as the time taken to deliver a message was reduced from 30 days to just 28 minutes. Siemens had one vision: to become a world leader by being able to provide business firms across various sectors with high-end technological solutions. Over the next few years, Siemens' achievements spread across Europe and Russia. The company, which was providing innovative technologies to world businesses to improve their efficiency, marched into India with their expertise by early 1920s and set up several units by collaborating with some leading business families of those times. Under the industry-friendly policies of Jawaharlal Nehru, Siemens started its operations on a larger scale in the 1950s. The beginning was tough, operating as a department under the umbrella of Protos Engineering Company. The team consisted of only a few members and was based out of a small workshop in Bombay. The company began its operations with repairs and assembly of switchboards. But the hunger to keep innovating and expanding was well ingrained. The Siemens Engineering and Manufacturing Company of India, as it was rechristened in 1957, began negotiating with established Indian companies to set up collaborations on production of basic electric equipments. Following India's industry regulations, the company had to form joint ventures with Indian companies as part of an effort to boost indigenous industries. While several other companies made an exit from the country, Siemens decided to stay back. This move gave the company an impetus to innovate, expand, and provide their technological solutions towards healthcare, industry, automation, and energy segments during the mid-20th century. The company, which was till now importing products from Germany, slowly and steadily started to indigenize its products to suit the local demands of the Indian market and to provide their customers with affordable products. With the scale of production and the number of factory units increasing, Siemens had clearly become a reliable partner in India's technological growth. Renamed as Siemens Limited in 1987 and having expanded to provide technological solutions to infrastructure and cities in India, Siemens today is working as a partner for India's progress as a nation that involves finding sustainable solutions to challenges such as ever-growing demand for energy, higher industrial productivity, modern urban infrastructure, and high-quality healthcare.
Well, to give us a sense of the footprint of Siemens in the country, we are joined by the CEO and Managing Director of Siemens South Asia, Dr. Amin Bro. Amin, thank you very much indeed for joining us on the show. Amin, if you could just tell me to begin with, as far as the company is concerned, it's been here for many decades. What is the scene like right now? How is the company shaping up?
Well, as you rightly say, we had a long journey in this market. Indeed, more than 140 years we are already in India. And it all started with our first global project, namely the London-Kolkata telegraph line. From that time onwards, we consistently have grown the company. Now we are looking to an employee strength of close to 19,000 people. We have built 23 factories in all these years. Interestingly, 13 of them in the last 5 years only. Yeah. And this was really successful. So beside that, we have more than 55 offices to cover the huge geographical reach of India. We have a huge domain of our people. And I'm very proud we have 5,000 software R&D specialists in Bangalore who do nothing else but providing top-notch software technology for our global business as well.
Okay, so Armin, tell me something, that the company has been in the country for so many years. That must be giving you a competitive advantage, right?
Well, sure, man. If you talk about competitive advantage, at the end of the day, it's all about creating customer value and customer benefit. And if you recall for a second what I just told you, what we have achieved in all these years, it's nothing else than creating customer advantage. Be it our long stay, so we know how to deal with the Indian circumstances. Be it building up our 23 factories. We have created a big local contribution, which of course brings us in an attractive cost position. Attractive cost position means finally at the day that we can give attractive prices to our customers for our top-notch products, but also for the smart products, which cater to the mid and low-end market in this country. And last but not least, what I mentioned at the end, financing. It's all about financing also. You know, the best product portfolio means nothing if you don't have an attractive price and an attractive financing package, which we can do with our non-banking finance company.
So Armin, now India as a market is very different from other markets across the globe. What was your strategy to enter the Indian market, and how is the strategy changing as the times are changing?
Well, let me start with the outcome of the strategy. We are very proud that finally Siemens India is perceived by our customers and the society as an Indian company with German roots, which is a fantastic combination if you ask me, as it combines both of the best of both worlds. So on the one side, it's the German technology competence and preciseness in processes and process discipline. On the other side, it's the typical Indian frugal innovation kind of thing, which is very decisive when it comes to managing the chaos. So you can imagine these things you can't learn in a German lab. So our long presence finally has moved us in this direction, that we are seen like that. And we have a clear two-folded strategy for our products. On the one side, we provide top-notch technology for the high-end market based on a local content as large as possible to get the cost position right. On the other side, we came up with this so-called smart product strategy to cater to the mid and low-end market of the pyramid, which is, by the way, 70% of the Indian market. So simple products, maintenance-friendly products, affordable products, and reliable products is the talk of the day here.
So Armin, as far as Siemens is concerned, it's very well known globally for its technology. And could you give us a few examples from the Indian subcontinent and how your technology domain, an overview of the whole scenario?
Okay. Sure, Siemens has many examples, especially Siemens India has many examples, how we provided top-notch projects to our customers and also to the country in building up the infrastructure or improving the existing infrastructure. Take, for example, our industry sector. One of our customers is NMDC, National Mineral Development Corporation, where we have provided top-notch process and automation technology to put them in this situation to produce high-quality steel based on minimum raw material inputs and minimum energy consumption. So this steel plant will produce more than 3 million tons of steel on an annual basis.
So now going forward, we are going to be profiling about 8 companies that are in strong partnerships with Siemens. We're going to be looking at 8 different sectors going forward in the coming weeks. Could you tell us a little bit about the partnerships that you share with these companies in these sectors? Okay,
as you probably know, Siemens is delivering everything from power plants to switches and sockets. So most likely we are attached to all the big names in this market who stand for these sectors. And we beyond just a customer and supplier relation, with most of these companies we have a strong engagement, be it for example in social corporate responsibility or be it in other examples of sustainability. So we try to create some basis for ongoing partnerships which are beside a typical customer-supplier relation.
Thank you so much, Armin, for talking to us on this channel. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Same for me. Thank you.
Well, there you heard the CEO of the company talking to us about how the various partnerships in various sectors. But stay with us, as after the break we are going to be going to a village in Maharashtra to find out how Siemens is making a difference there. Welcome back. You're watching Answers for India's Progress, brought to you in association with Siemens. Now, the potential of a country is gauged from the hinterlands, and Siemens realizes that. They partnered with an NGO, Arohan, to ensure development in an entire village. This is the story of Amle, a small village in Maharashtra that was hoping for a better tomorrow until Siemens came by and made that a reality. Take a look.
माझं स्वप्न होतं, मी भरपूर शिकलो पाहिजे होतो, लिहिता वाचता आले पाहिजे होतं आणि माझ्या कुटुंबाला आणि माझ्या गावासाठी मी काहीतरी बदल घडवला असता. माझ्या शिक्षणासाठी आमच्या घरात तेवढा पैसाच नव्हता. त्याच्यामुळे माझं शिक्षणही गेला आणि नंतर शेतीकडे वळालो. आमच्या आमल्या गावातील लोकांचं सगळ्यांचं जीवन गरिबीतच गेलं आहे आणि तरी आमच्या लोकांचे विश्वास आहे जीवन जगवण्याचा. परंतु आमच्या सगळे लोकांचा एक गरीब आणि दुखीचा एक हिस्साच पडला आहे. तरी पण सुद्धा आमची लोक मन मारून जगतात आणि एक ना एक दिवस आमच्या आमल्या गावातील लोकांचा जीवनाचा बदल होणार. आमच्या गावामध्ये नाहीतर डॉक्टर नाहीतर दवाखाना आणि आमची लहान मुलंही घरी जन्माला येतात आणि सकाळी ते संध्याकाळपर्यंत कुठलेही येण्या जाण्याचं साधन नाही. रात्रीच्या वेळी जर एखादा पेशंट आजारी झाला तर इथून सगळी लोक जमून आणि पायवाटेने जंगलातून 6 किलोमीटर जावं लागतं. जे आमच्या गावातील लहान मुले चपळ आणि खोडशार आहेत, ते अख्खा दिवसभर खेळतच राहतात. संध्याकाळी अंधार झाला तर अंधाराला घाबरून आणि ते घरातच राहतात, कारण आमच्या गावामध्ये लाईटच नाही. आज आमच्या गावामध्ये पहिली बार स्वच्छ पाणी पियाला मिळाले. तर आमच्या शेतीवर वर्षभर पाणी मिळणार आणि ते वर्षभर आम्ही शेती लागवड करणार. गावामध्ये महिला स्वस्त लहान मुलांना जन्म देतात. आता आमच्या गावामध्ये गरीब मुले तरी चांगलं शिक्षण घेऊन पुढे शाळा सोडणार नाही. आता आमल्यामध्ये रात्रीचे पण अंधेर राहत नाही. आता आमच्या गावातील सगळे लहान मुलं अंधाराला घाबरत नाही. आता आमच्या गावातील सगळे लोक रात्रीचे पण आरामात असतात. आमच्या आमल्या गावामध्ये प्रत्येक घराघरामध्ये एक नवीन पाहुणा येणार आहे. तो पाहुणा आहे आशा.
That was the story of Amle. Now let's hear the CEO of the company talk to us a little bit more about how they are ensuring that this project is sustainable.
Well, Siemens is since many years heavily engaged when it comes to social corporate responsibility on a global base as well as Siemens in India. Why is that so? Because it's simply part of our company culture to give a little bit back from our earnings and revenues to the society, especially to people in need. Asha is a fantastic example for that, where we have went to such a level to adopt a complete village. And by doing so, it's not only about providing technology, basic technology to a village, but it's much more beyond, helping them to improve their education, helping them in their healthcare provision, and so on and so forth. So it was a very interesting process where we went through together with an NGO, which guided us together with the villagers to find out what are the most important needs for Asha and this village behind, namely Amle. Because the needs of these villages probably differ from a village to village. So after this needs workshop, we found out that of course it's definitely about power supply, it's definitely about water supply to give water to their plants and fields. And last but not least, it's about water filtration. And this we worked out in this workshop, supplied the technology where you have to be careful. It doesn't help if you provide top-notch technology to these villages because they have to maintain it. Because Project Asha, it's all about sustainability. We don't want to only donate something or give our technological footprint to a village. We want that the villagers at the later stage can run it on their own on a sustainable basis. So this is roughly how we did the overall project. Very successful, and I can only advise you, have a look at this Amle village. You will find out the smile of the people. They are really happy, and we achieved to increase a little bit at least the livelihood of the villages in this area.
Well, that's all we have for you on the show today, but stay with us as we focus on various sectors and companies that are being held by Siemens to become bigger and better. All this and much more on this very exciting series, Answers for India's Progress, brought to you in association with Siemens. Thank you very much for watching.